long as I know.
Yeah.
He's been playing these fighting games competitively at a high level for an incredibly long period of time.
Absolutely. He is, I think, one of those hidden gems of players who just doesn't travel a lot, but who's actually incredibly strong. And not just in Street Fighter games. He was one of the top Marvel 2 players in the country for a long time. A lot of people don't know that. But he invented an awful lot of tech. Really, really good. Sentinel, from what I understand. And yeah, he actually wanted to lose round 1 of this tournament.
Yes,
which
he
is,
did.
he said, the first time in a long time. He was sent to the Shadow Realm by an Abigail player. Yeah. It's happened to all of us at some point.
Yeah,
now.
the Abigail happens. It's
Abigail just keeps happening recently.
the thing that happens in this current edition of the game. But especially when you're Cammy. As a Cammy main, you do not have a lot of health to work with.
Yeah.
You do not have a lot of risks you can take. And when you make one misstep, Abigail capitalizes and wins.
When I've talked to with Sam, he thinks that in a long set, Cammy does very well against Abigail and can condition him and control him very well. But in a first to 2, good luck.
So what do you think about Cammy versus Ibuki?
Cammy versus Ibuki is a match that I have probably seen several times and have not studied very much. So we're going to see. I know that Cadence is not a huge fan of the matchup entirely. But Cammy is a character that dies to set play, having very low health and stun, and Ibuki is a character who, with both of her V-triggers, has really, really good set play.
Yes.
So if Cadence can make her hits count, she can definitely take Sam's Cammy down with ease.
So Sam's going for V-trigger 2, which has been his V-trigger du jour as long as he's been playing AE.
For sure, and he is very good at using it. He always had very, very clean hit confirms, and this is a V-trigger that really allows you to capitalize on that strength. Very interesting mix-ups. Honestly, at least when I've played him, I haven't seen the strength of the mix-ups as much as it has been the hit confirmed. But we'll see how he utilizes it now against Cadence. I have a feeling this is going to be a very rush-down heavy match.
Yes, yeah, the magnetic pressure of both Cammy and
magnetic block strings.
Starts with an early jump dive kick. He's going to be doing that a lot in this matchup.
He is a very jumpy player, especially if you can't condition him. If you are not anti-airing this guy, he will just keep jumping at you.
Oh, and he's got Cadence right in the corner, and again, here that magnetic string starts. The outlet, the quick shimmy, and this might be it.
EXDP, yep, another low health character. Yeah, Ibuki actually got a little bit of her health taken off. She is 925 from 950 in this edition.
That was a fast match.
That was pretty damn fast. There's not a lot to say, really.
No anti-air there. I think Sam was going for something.
Now, that was a really good throw, actually. If you stand block Cammy's dive kick, it's usually in your favor. Usually.
See, HDP to get himself out of the situation. Kids goes for it. Kunai reload. But no hit confirm. It's quick into the corner. And the V-reversal gets out. Sam loves using V-reversal for Sam.
Sure. Even when he's got this 3-bar V-trigger, he will always use it to maintain his lead.
Yes, and he'll constantly get himself out of the corner and put you right in it.
Such a screwed up mix-up. And Sam B takes an easy game 1. I think Cadence is really going to have to look into anti-airing this character a little bit more.
She had something going at the start of the second round.
She did. And it was the V-reversals that bodied her.
If she can't shut down dive kick, she's going to have an issue here.
Absolutely. And she's, at the very least, got to be able to build her space and force Sam to take more risks coming in. And trying to play footsies against a guy that is going to jump, as he has proven so far in these last 2 rounds, you really, really, really can't let that happen.
Okay, so backdoor gets her out of the corner. She puts Sam back in the corner.
The other thing I want to see is a punish on V-reversals, which is very doable now.
No anti-air, and Sam just keeps jumping out. He jumps out himself out of the corner. He jumps in for pressure. He's been nothing really responding to that.
Sweep. Wow, that was the sweep target combo. the Street Fighter 4? Okay, sure.
The mix-up kunai.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Reversal out of the corner.
Yeah, it's -4 now. I'm pretty sure Ibuki can get a real nice punish on that, actually. Just jab into right. Oh, that's minus.
She's got a great lead, but she's still pressing.
She is.
Okay.
Take her out. Yeah, Sam does that for some reason. I think trying to fish for a crush counter, but it will whiff on crouching opponents. Any crouching opponent.
He's fishing for a crush counter or a backdash or a jump.
Something like that. But anyway, if you sit there and don't do anything, you can whiff punish it, as Cadence did very well.
All right, Cadence back at the corner. Sam continuing his pressure. One more jump and with no answer.
Sam was a self-proclaimed non-lab monster in the earlier editions of this game, and he went into the lab just a little bit for AE and has come up with some pretty crazy block strings. So when you're in the corner against this guy,
set up mix up, yeah. Too, but she didn't get herself go. Oh, that's first one.
Difficult to punish if you don't know it. Yeah.
Forward hammer kick. Just check that thing. That was a good counter punch. All right, V-trigger 2 active for Cammy. He has several options out of the see what he goes for.
Yeah, the overhead. Minus on block, but pretty hard to anti-air. Punish! Okay. Oh, she got the spinning thing back. The mix-up.
Oh, on the other side.
Nice! Good stuff, Cadence. Wow, taking a game off of Sam B. That was really clutch, actually.
That was excellent. Yeah,
Nice.
she's been labbing out those side switch mix-ups.
Sure, she's got them off
Non-stop.
of basically any startup. Yeah, yeah.
And that was 2 straight rounds. Sam didn't even get around in that match.
Actually, did not at all. So
this is going to be a really interesting 3rd round.
I'm curious to see how it goes out. Hopefully, we'll see a bit of a fracas.
Like, no anti-air, and that's really going to start hurting her here.
Yeah, she's playing a little more proactive and not nearly reactive enough.
Reversal from
Oh, she tried to do something.
Scroll kite at the same kids with an air-to-air, and she gets herself out of the corner.
Okay, 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 good. Here comes the set play. As I mentioned before, but well blocked. You can't do that on a Marvel 2 player.
Right.
Let me tell you right now.
That was a very good one. Ooh, big crush counter here.
That is a big crush cutter for a lot of reasons. She may get another V reverse or V trigger actually in this round. Yeah, but that's minus on hit.
That's it. That's it.
You gotta give Cadence props for her fighting power though. She's staying in these matches when some people would normally get knocked out.
Absolutely, yeah. She's pushing it to the limit, and she's getting herself out of bad situations rather well.
And we've been talking about Cadence not being able to anti-air Cammy, but we have to give credit to Sam's jumping ranges and the buttons that he picks when jumping in.
Yes, he never does the same thing twice. He never using the same button to jump in with. Okay, here's another setup.
Let's see it now. Oh, wow.
Man, watch.
I'm telling you, against Marvel players, you should be using V-Trigger 1, I think, even with
We're
the
at that E-bullet, and here's a rider. No, he's very close to start.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
He's gotta do it.
Yeah, that's the I'm good at Street Fighter DP. Yeah. That'll be it.
No,
no, because shimmy. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, props to Cadence, though, getting her first top 8 and
Yes.
doing pretty well against Sam B, a matchup that is not easy.
2 close rounds at the end there.
Yeah, honestly.
I think she did pretty well. I think she
stayed
should be proud
close.
about that.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's definitely some place to improve. Anti-airs could be
Anti-airs.
man.
Anti-airs. And I mean, I actually... Now, as we mentioned before, Rain and I have been kind of mentoring Cadence because she's got such a good attitude and she's really good at the game. I watched all of her matches today, actually, which was probably 4 or 5, I guess. And it was pretty much just anti-airs.
Just anti-airs.
And a lack of matchup knowledge tends to hurt. I didn't see it too much in that, actually. She was playing solidly. She knew her ranges against Cammy for sure. But there are just certain things like where she was fighting, who is it? Kaleo, who's a Chun-Li player. That was her first round. She was not punishing a lot of the things that she should be. But yeah, mastering that, mastering her anti-airs, she'll do well in the future. We have high hopes for Cadence.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next month. But for now, coming up next,
we are going to be moving on to our winter semis. Yeah,
we have the